Hello and welcome to Dad Rocks. Today we're going to have a look at another 3D print for lapidary. And so what we're going to look at today is something that I think is really helpful. I also think it's been kind of frustrating. And what that is repairing a 3M respirator. And so without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera around and we will get right on it. So I just bought my third respirator and decided to see if I could fix some of these things up. And the problem is the dust, the silica dust. It's very hazardous. You can get silicosis with it, but I mean, how many people have ended up with a string that looks like this, elastic that looks like this? And 3M didn't do any help by making the harness that goes over your head a single time use. So that's molded together. And I guess you could come in here and tie a piece of elastic on. Well, that isn't going to be any good. So what I did was I went in and I designed or copied some parts. Let me zoom out. Some parts that can be put together and can repair the mask. And so what this is got a couple of clips, and these clips are going to slide in right there and lock in place. I think it's a good idea to put a drop of super glue in here before you do that, because I printed the harness out of TPU so it had the flexibility, and because of that it's a little more flimsy. And so those go there, and then you just take and stick these pieces together. And there's the harness that goes over your head, and then the elastic can go right here inside this clip, and it's got some teeth on it that'll bite into the elastic. So then you got your chin strap, the one that goes around your neck. And one of the ones that I did, that I fixed, this was okay. The other one was broke. So I went in and I redrew this in CAD, and these fit right together. I printed the clips out of PETG, and I printed some out of PLA. Because I work outside a lot, I'm gonna use the PETG. So let's get this out of the way. I do want to, before I show you that, show that I did print this out of PLA. If you use this out of PLA or PETG, you're going to need to take some sandpaper and make these protrusions a little bit smaller in diameter, because I've got them oversized, because with TPU there's some stretch to it, and without it being oversized, this was a early edition here. You can see that it comes apart pretty easy. So I did one of these with the smaller bosses, and I put some super glue right there. And man, I've been using it out in 95-degree heat, and it works just fine. And so this won't be as comfortable. It's more rigid, but as far as this, I mean, it's not going to pull out. As I mentioned on these, I would recommend putting, if you're using TPU for the harness, I would put a little glue, super glue in there. But here is a completed respirator. And you can see the harness for the head. It's going to be flexible and comfortable. Again, TPU. And these clips are actually made out of PLA. I went back, the red ones I made are out of PETG. And I was able to reuse the clips. I just realized I put that clip on upside down. I was able to reuse the clips on this, and on the bottom, and I was able to reuse this. But these work just as good as the originals. They've got a little flex to them. It's got a little, there's a little indent to where it can flex a little bit without stressing the material too bad. So anyhow, you don't need to go buy a new respirator just because your elastic wore out. This is 1/2-inch elastic, and this was very easy to do. And so with that said, I appreciate your joining. And just like all the 3D for Lapidary models that I make, I put them up on makerworld, and I'll link to my makerworld account. You'll find several different things for lapidary, including some specimen stands and cabochon templates, and even drying racks for 8-inch flat lap disc. And so all of that's free. You're welcome to get on there and print what you want to print, and it's free for your own use, free to print for your friends. It's just something that you can't print and sell. And so thank you for joining me today. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure and subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a like, and I'd certainly appreciate it. And share it out. Let others in the rock community know that this stuff's out there for free, and that they can save money not having to go buy another respirator. They can just fix it up. That's all I have for today. Want to thank you again for coming. And until next time, y'all take care, and we'll catch you at the next one.